Hey everybody, welcome back. David and the lovely Miss Lady Pop Hunter, as always. Don't he has my injured hand.
Nothing's
And you're
wrong
gonna
with your
be
hand.
attacking me. What's wrong with you?
Not one thing wrong with your hand.
Everything's wrong with my hand. Yeah, back once again with the weekly roundup, action figures and statues and so on and so forth. A couple of things I wanted to run over really quick first. Peter Mayhew. Peter Mayhew passed away this week. 74 years old. Many of you know who that is, the original Chewbacca. And it's kind of sad in a way because if you ever ran into him at one of the shows, he used to do all the autograph circuits. He's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy. And you know, some of the people that do the autographs, they're not quite so friendly. But Peter Mayhew was really nice. Another thing in the news that I thought was really interesting, and I wanted to show this, was this massive Lego seizure. There was this huge, like, Hong Kong crackdown on counterfeit Legos, and they have this picture from the news, and it says, police seized what appeared to be counterfeit Star Wars Lego sets. What was your big clue? The fact that it says Star Wieners, or that it's from Lepin instead of Lego? I mean, look at this thing. How can you not tell what appears to be counterfeit Legos? We're not sure. We're working on it. I just thought that was stupid. And the big Super 7 Masters of the Universe Snake Mountain playset controversy. Because, first of all, the thing is $600 to begin with, and shipping is $150, and that's just in the US. If you're overseas, it would be cheaper for you to fly here and pick it up. I'm serious. Overseas, it's like 3 times as much for the postage. It's incredible. And people, a lot of people are complaining and buzzing about it. They're upset about with Super 7. But I don't know what to expect. And it's going to be a huge box, or it's going to come in 2 big boxes.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to think about all that. I don't know. Sometimes the shipping is offset by how many are produced. I don't know how many Super 7 made or how many were ordered. But it is what it is, folks. If you want it, it's going to be $750.
Well, one thing I can say from Super 7, because I've ordered several things from them, they will adjust your shipping. So if you pre-order something, they calculate everything, the price, the shipping, and they bill you right away. But after a few months, if they see something different with the shipping, they will refund your money and send you an email saying, hey, shipping rates have changed. We refund you $10 or something.
That's good to know.
Yeah, and I have had that happen. I know for sure on 2 occasions. I know for sure 2. I don't think it was any more than 2. But I bought something, and they figured it out later and said, "Hey, we adjusted the shipping cost." It never went up. It always went down, and they refunded me my money.
Okay.
So just know that.
Yeah, that's good to know. And besides that, people, when you're dealing with high-end collectible toys, you know what you're getting yourselves into. Yeah. Come on. You know what you're getting yourselves into. It's like when you buy a Hot Toys figure, you know it doesn't cost them $20 to ship that. But it just is what it is.
But I mean, what do you want? I mean, if it was free shipping and then it came in a piece of paper box, a light cardboard box, people will complain. People are going to complain no matter what you do. So, it's just, forget it. It's $150 period. Buy it or not.
That's what's going on with Sonic the Hedgehog right now, too. Because Sonic, the live action Sonic movie, which is just sounds like a disaster to just even saying that. But the dumpster fire soon to be called the live action Sonic movie. They've got so many complaints on Twitter and Facebook. They're actually going back to the drawing boards and changing the physical appearance of Sonic in the film. They're going to retool the whole film now. And it's ridiculous. Like, why are you letting them push you around that much? Because these same people, they're going to complain about something else later. Yeah. So
I mean, you just got some people that
just put your movie out.
Yeah, and everybody knows that person. It's your neighbor, your brother, your coworker.
We all know somebody like that.
They just complain. It doesn't matter what's going on. It could be the best day on earth. They're going to complain.
Something's wrong. Oh my God, it ruined the whole experience because Sonic looks like this.
Yeah.
It's a live action Sonic movie. What do you want from it? Anyways, starring Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. But anyway, we'll start off with Mezco. We'll get into the action figures now, or dolls as the case may be, because Mezco's got another Catwoman doll. It's like Bratz looking doll, baby doll head.
That
LVD.
doesn't look like the Bratz.
Well, you know the Bratz, they have a big head.
Yeah,
The
but then they
dolls.
got them big gigantic
That's
eyes.
true. Oh no, yeah, and then they have big feet.
Yeah.
They have giant shoes.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a baby doll kind of looking
Yeah,
Catwoman.
it does.
If that's what you're
Like
into.
a little kid.
And that's going to do it for Mezco.
Mm.
Nothing new, which is kind of a relief because, you know, Mezco, they put out a lot of 112 figures, and I'm happy if they do like one a month because you can kind of keep up with that if you're into it. If they do too many, it gets overwhelming.
Yeah.
Mondo. Mondo has Kratos, the God of War. Kratos or Kratos? I think it's Kratos. God of War 1/6 scale figure. I don't think I've seen a 1/6 scale figure of this yet. There are two versions, and I've warned people about this with Mondo before. You're going to see Kratos pop up in different places. SideShow might get it. You know, Entertainment Earth might get it. Whoever, they will not have the exclusive version. Only Mondo will have the exclusive version. In this case, it's you're getting an extra head, and that's usually what they do. Kind of like when they had the Masters of the Universe 1/6 scales. It's only a $5 difference. You're better off going straight to Mondo and paying the extra $5 while you can, because they will only do it for 30 days and then they cut it off. And however many they make for pre-orders is however many there are. So I would rather do that. For the extra $5, it's worth it. This one is $235 from Mondo, or $230 if you get it anywhere else and you get the regular version. Comes with everything you see. 1/6 scale, jointed figure like the Masters of the Universe ones, like the He-Man. I did a review of the He-Man because I have the Mondo He-Man. This is a lot more than those, though. There's like a $70 difference between this and the Masters of the Universe ones, but that's all based on licensing. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, if you really like this, go to Mondo and get it while, you know, you still have a few weeks left in their window of opportunity to, like I said, they usually do it for about 28 to 30 days. Is
that the only guy in God of War, or whatever that was? Was it God of War?
God of War. He's the main character. He's the main character. Main character.
He's popular.
Yeah, a lot of people like this, and like I said, I don't think there's been a 6 scale figure of him yet. And we'll go ahead and take a look at NECA.
Oh, that's the guy.
Candyman.
Yeah.
Candyman. And this is their 8-inch figure series. That is the ones that are wearing clothes, and it comes on like a blister card instead of the little box. And an interchangeable chest, so he can have the decayed chest, and he's got an extra head because he's got the bees in his mouth. So you can expect.
That movie. I haven't seen it in a long time because it came out in the 90s, right?
Early 90s, I think. Yeah. I could be wrong.
I remember seeing it.
It might be older than that. Because I don't. They had like 3 or 4 of them. Yeah. Sequels, but yeah.
I don't know if that guy played in all of them.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did. Okay.
But it's interesting though, because this is one of those kind of forgotten about horror genre series that they haven't done figures of before, I don't think. Although his clothes look kind of choppy, but keep in mind that's a prototype you're looking at. So somebody hand stitched those for the model. But expect to see that coming from NECA soon.
That's a good likeness of that guy.
The head sculpt's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good likeness.
And we're going to get out of that and jump into SideShow. And DC Collectibles is back with SideShow. And they've got the Batman Who Laughs little statue with the Robin little gremlin characters there. $170 for the Batman Who Laughs statue from SideShow. And
Mona Lisa?
Bear Brick. This is the Andy Warhol rendition called Double Mona Lisa. Warhol redid his version of Mona Lisa.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and you get he called it Double Mona, but you get both of those, the short one and the big one, for $125. Or if that's not enough Bear Brick for you, you can get the ridiculous 1,000% mock-up of Double Mona for $515. If you really,
Mona Lisa?
if you, yeah, that's the
I
Bear
know,
Brick
but I'm
Mona
just
Lisa.
like...
I know. Hey, what can I tell you? If you really, really need a 3-foot tall Bear Brick with Mona Lisa prints on it. Yeah, I guess.
They must be doing really well. They come out with them a lot.
Bear Bricks sell out.
Oh, wow.
They but they don't make very many.
Yeah.
They're all limited. Bumblebee. This is an action figure.
Oh.
It is 14 inches tall.
Mm.
14 inches tall, 90 points of articulation.
Mm.
That's the most I've seen on a figure.
Mm.
90 points of articulation, comes with all the pieces you see there, the swing open doors, the head, the blade, and the gun. Does not transform, obviously. And this is based on the movie.
Yeah.
Premium scale. And this one is $448.
That's not so bad.
Die cast metal. I like it. I like it, yeah.
And I'm not a Transformer person, but I did like the movie, and I like Bumblebee. Was cool. I like Bumblebee Prime. Well, I like a couple of them actually. Yeah. So. But I don't have any.
You know you like Soundwave.
I love Soundwave. I love his voice.
But and you know, if you're a 6 scale figure, that'll fit in with them because he's roughly 2 inches taller than the average 6 scale figure. Yeah. So that would work. I like this. The price. Oh, I don't know. And this is from 3A. But 448 is just like, there's a little bit of a sting from that B. More DC, and that is Deathstroke versus Batman. Deathstroke, very popular character. Deathstroke versus Batman little statue is $350. That's from DC Collectibles again. Okay. Black Canary as the Bombshells Black Canary, $125. Bombshells Death, $125, from the Sandman series. Oh, okay. She doesn't know anything about Sandman. Somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. In the Huntress, $125. And this is from Infinity Studios, and it's called Encounter. And it's not. I don't think it's based on any particular character. I think this is an artist rendition. It's a dragon looking at a mouse.
You better get it.
Oh, you think he's gonna eat it? Good detail. If you look carefully, you can see the veins and the scales and everything on his arms and legs.
Yeah, you can. That is pretty nice.
His ribs. Yeah, somebody worked really hard on that.
Yeah.
For $800.
Ooh.
$800 for this one.
It's a good size.
Yeah, it's a nice piece. I mean, like I said, it's different because I don't think this is associated with a particular characterization. I think it's completely an artist's creation. From DC oh no, this is not from DC. I'm sorry. This is SideShow. This is from the SideShow animated statues, because remember they did Batman and Harley Quinn. This is the Joker. And there are 2 of these. Okay. All right. You see, he's got a fish in one hand and he's got the bang gun in the other. He comes with a card hand or a gun hand. This is $425. If you don't get, this is the premium version. If you get the regular version that only comes with the cards, it's $415.
Oh, okay. So you have one card with a hand and the other one has nothing in it? Are both of them come with the fish?
Yeah, both of them have the fish.
Oh, okay.
Only the regular edition for $415 only has cards.
Okay.
If you pay the extra $10, which I always recommend, if it's something like that, if it's only a difference of $5 or $10, go ahead and get the premium version. For the extra $10, you can swap the hand out for the bang gun hand.
Oh, okay.
That's the exclusive version.
Oh, okay.
More from DC. Mary Shazam as a band leader. This is Bombshells, $125. A lot of DC stuff. Now this is Mighty Jacks again. Remember Mighty Jacks and their weird vinyls? This is the anatomically correct chocolate Easter bunny. Chocolate Easter Bunny mint edition, because it's minty on the outside
and chocolatey on the inside.
Chocolatey on the inside. You get chocolate skeleton. 119. Almost sold out already. Oh, Mighty Jack stuff sells out fast. I mean, this has only been on for a couple of days and it's already running out. Mr. Freeze statue.
It comes with that glass thing?
Yeah, you see it on the pedestal there? Yeah. It's small. It's not giant, but it's small. That's the premium version. Again, this is 2 versions here, just like with the Joker. there he is next to an apple for height. If you get him just the statue, $6.95. For $25 more, you get his wife in the little pedestal.
Okay.
So for $25 more, once again, if you can do it, if you're already spending that much, $720 with $6.95 without, you may as well just pitch in the other 25. And I'm just saying, it's the truth.
Yes.
More pewter. I just can't talk today.
Little Mermaid?
More pewter. Yeah, this is Ariel from The Little Mermaid, from Royal Sellinger again, because they're the ones that do all the pewter stuff. And this is a music box.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, you wind her up. It's traditional style music box. Not very good detail on that.
No, look at the face and the eyes.
Yeah.
It looks kind of weird.
Yeah, it does.
The arm doesn't look proportionate. Look at the arm to the shoulder.
115. And that's a drastic difference when you consider that, like, Steamboat Willie last week was $950.
But then the detail on that was way better.
Detail on Steamboat Willie was outstanding.
Yeah.
But this is kind of choppy. This
looks
looks
like somebody did that in art class.
It looks like a wood carving.
Yeah.
And if that's not enough for you, you could always get Belle.
Which is a little better.
A little better. Belle is also 115 and is also a music box.
No, okay.
A very small one, actually. Look at it in the palm of the hand there.
Yeah.
Hadn't thought about that. It looks like it's only about 5 inches tall. Art prints. That is the TARDIS. And 2 sizes this time. They're not doing in matted and framed and loose. They're doing 2 different sizes. Like 16 by 20 and like what is the other one, 20 by 24 or something like that. The smaller one is 149, the larger one is 295. And the smaller one I think is limited to 100 and the larger one is limited to like 50 or 49. And
I like the backdrop.
Yeah, the backdrop is really nice.
It looks like Kincaid.
Doctor
with the
Who's.
lights.
Oh yeah. Doctor Who's TARDIS. So this one's almost already sold out too, but the numbers are really low. And another print, and that is the Dude. Is this print, the Dude? And the same thing, smaller print 149, larger print 295.
That's from a movie.
Yeah.
Can't think of the name.
I can't think of it either, but yeah, that is from a movie. Somebody will say it. I know it. I just can't pull it off the top of my head. Someone will tell us down below. RoboCop bust.
That's a good likeness.
Yeah, it is.
Bet you it costs a fortune.
Yeah, it is $1,400. You know, busts are not cheap.
No, it's not. I don't know why.
Peter Wellers.
Yeah.
Peter Wellers, that's who played the original RoboCop. But yeah, busts are not cheap at all. Actually, $1,400's not a bad price for a bust, considering the licensing for RoboCop either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as I've seen them come out for more. Remember how much the Predator busts were?
Yeah.
They were real expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a really good likeness. This is Celine from Underworld.
Blue. A video game?
It's a movie series.
Oh.
Star Ace made this. And this is what they call the blue-eyed version. See, it says blue-eyed effects. There's already been a brown-eyed one some time ago, I guess. $229 for her, 1/6 scale.
Okay.
It's not a bad price. However, if you already have the other version, well, they'll sell you just the head and the coat.
Oh, well, that's a good deal.
Yeah, for $45.
Oh, yeah. You may as well get
So if you already have the other figure and you don't want to buy a whole nother 6 scale figure, you can buy the head and the coat in a package for $45.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, interesting. This is Shadow Hunter, King of Ian Ling. Shadow Hunter, King of Ian Ling.
Okay.
For
he's on a hand.
Yeah, he's standing on some creature. See the head? It's like a dragon. I guess he's gonna kill it.
Yeah.
$200.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all, actually.
A lot of detail.
There is a lot of detail.
Nice coloring.
Yeah, I like the color too. I like that jade green.
Yeah, that's good.
And another 2001: A Space Odyssey figure, and this is just called Spacesuit for 95, same price as the other ones.
Because it was only different colors.
Yeah, and it's not an action figure. I don't think this is articulated. It's
Just
just a little like vinyl statue.
Okay.
This is from Square Enix, and that is Mickey. It is an action figure. Limited amount of articulation though. It's not very articulated. It's not like a SH Figure Arts Mickey, but there is some articulation. Square Enix is kind of comparable to SH Figure Arts actually.
Oh, okay.
$60 for Mickey.
Oh, that's not bad.
And they also have from Square Enix, Nier and Emil, and this obviously also is an action figure. And that's who he comes with. He comes with his little familiar there. $150 for.
That is a big sword.
For Nier. No, that's a whole anime thing. Just like ridiculously gigantic swords that they have. And Thanos, and this is Infinity War. Thanos, and I'm like, that was the last film.
Yeah, that could feel like 5 years ago.
It wasn't 5 years ago, but
I'm saying we already got the end game out now.
Yeah, I know. And Hot Toy, I wonder about that. I wonder about how the licensing on all that works, because they're coming out with an action figure during the current film for the last film, and you're going to have to wait a year for this to finish production, and it's not going to be on the streets until 2020. So I'm like, come on, Hot Toys, what are you doing?
But they did a bunch of Thanos already.
Yeah, but this is I don't know if they did a 6-scale figure.
I don't know.
There's a lot of statues.
Yeah, a ton of statues.
I like how the gauntlet is articulated.
Oh,
It has, you can open and close the fingers. But yeah, 6-scale figure. Interchangeable head sculpt. There's a second head, although they're not showing it to you. They blurred it out.
Yeah, but at least they told you.
Yes.
It's coming.
Thanos is 376.
Oh, really? That's not bad.
I like it. I mean, it's all right. I prefer the armored version.
From the new movie?
Yeah, I like that. That's what everybody wanted to see, was the classic armored version. I heard that a lot. But hey, how come he doesn't have his helmet, or whatever? But they did get back to that, obviously. Man, that's going to do it for SideShow. We're going to take a look at Funko. Funko. See if Funko has anything fun. We're going to start off with Annabelle, a regular Any Hot Topic exclusive.
They got an Annabelle already.
No, they got another one too. It looks like the exclusive should be the other one.
Yeah, her sitting in the chair.
Yeah, the other one looks more interesting than the Hot Topic exclusive. A lot of people into horror pop's gonna like that.
Yeah.
Funko Shop exclusive. Darkwing Duck. Not Darkwing Duck. Duck Dodgers. Duck Dodgers Dorbs 3-pack, limited to 3,000 pieces.
Didn't they have? Oh no, they had the regular pops.
Yeah, they had pops of these, which I never got a set of those. I like those too, but I never did get those.
I thought you had some.
I don't have.
Them around
I don't have any Duck Dodgers figures. I think I got a little discouraged by how many different colored glow-in-the-dark versions there are, and I was like, oh geez, do I want to do all that? I don't know. I like them, but Funko can drag you down some bunny trails if you're not careful.
Yeah.
This is from E3. There's another convention coming up, and these are the E3 2019 exclusives, and to the best of my knowledge, I could be wrong, they're not going to be available anywhere else but the convention.
No, I heard that a bunch of those E3 were going to GameStop and some Best Buy.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I heard
maybe,
now.
because I had heard that they're only going to the show, but yeah, you might be right. We'll see here. But that is from Fallout.
Yeah.
Then we have one from The Witcher Wild Hunt, glows in the dark. Borderlands. A couple of characters from Overwatch as a 2-pack. Those look interesting. Interesting paint on those two. Gears of War. She looks frozen.
Oh, it doesn't glow in the dark.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't say it does. It looks like it should.
Mm-hmm.
And Simba.
No, that's from the boy from Kingdom Hearts, Sorrow.
Oh, that's Sorrow.
Yeah,
as
crossover
Simba?
as a lion, but it
But it
does
looks
look like
like Simba.
right? But it's the
So
boy.
that confused me.
Yeah, that's the boy from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, God. No more Kingdom Hearts.
Uh-huh.
I can't do it anymore. And a Donald Duck Pez. Kingdom Hearts Donald Duck Pez. And that's all going to E3.
Yeah.
And their Funko Field baseball exclusives that you can only get at the Aqua Sox Funko Field. At the Everett Aqua Sox minor league team. And 3 versions of their mascot. The gold one is limited to 200 pieces.
Oh, you're getting a bunch of
baseball
stuff.
Hat, a pin, a lanyard,
a little goodie bag,
couple of T-shirts,
and another one.
Another frog limited to 3,000 or 5,000 pieces, I think. You're not getting all of that.
They should give you a goodie bag when you
They should
come
give
to
you
the door.
every one of them.
Yeah.
You should get the whole thing.
A goodie bag.
But theirs, I can tell you can only get this by going to the Aqua Sox. And a Funko Freddy. But this is only available at their headquarters.
Oh, okay.
Headquarters store.
Fortnite.
More Fortnite coming out. 5 more. I do not know these characters because I don't know anything about Fortnite.
All we know is it's a video game.
Yeah, it's a video game, and they are pounding the merchandise out. That's what I know. In addition to these 5, there is also a 10-inch supersized of the Pinata. I don't know where that's going, though.
I think I heard that one is going everywhere.
Everywhere?
I think so, yeah. That's like
Not
the only
Target.
10-inch, yeah, that's going everywhere.
A couple of exclusives, one going to Target and one going to Walmart. So there's a couple that you'll never find.
Oh, you might find it.
Walmart's is just as bad as Target with that.
I still haven't found that Dumbo.
No, you ain't gonna find it unless you go on eBay. Somebody has like 96 of them or something.
Yeah.
And Amazon and GameStop and Best Buy also have exclusives. So you're gonna be running all over town.
That's like Five Nights at Freddy's. You don't hear about them anymore.
No, but they're still merchandising. And more Funko Shop exclusives.
That looks cool.
This is TJ. This is from their fantastic. No, I can't call it Spastic anymore. They changed it. Fantastic Plastic.
They're doing a
Fantastic Plastic.
They're doing a contest for people to make up fantastic things like that.
Oh yeah.
And then you enter, and they'll pick one and make it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you draw the picture. And if you win, they'll make it.
That's interesting. And Wolfgang.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic Plastic. Found an eyeball.
Game of
More
Thrones.
Game of Thrones. You know those throne pops at $30. I was shocked. The pops sitting on the little thrones.
Yeah.
$30 for those things. I was like, wow, really?
Good thing you don't collect Game of Thrones.
No, I don't have any Game of Thrones. But 2 more Game of Thrones, a Pop Ride and a regular of that character. We don't know Game of Thrones characters. We haven't watched it. And more 5-star horror characters.
Look at Michael Myers. Look like little dolls.
I like how Jack comes with a typewriter.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can actually read the words on the paper. Because you can see where it's typed out.
Yeah.
I wonder if you look at it closely if you can actually read it. Because you remember what he was typing.
I can't remember, but it was
all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Oh yeah,
over
like a million times.
And over. Back in the day when they didn't have printers,
yes,
when
some
intern had to sit there and type that for that scene.
But they had it in like patterns. And
yeah, he did it different shapes and patterns and paragraphs.
Now, is that a separate head or a mask that you can just
I think you
off?
changed the faceplate out.
Oh, okay, that's different.
And I think this was Monday's exclusive Funko Shop Mariachi Freddy. These are actually pretty popular still with collectors.
But $5.99. I mean,
the
Funko Freddy.
Funko Freddy, the little statues. They like those. Men in Black. Men in Black being basically rebooted. I saw the preview for it. I gotta tell you, I don't even want to bother.
Where you saw the preview at?
We saw it when we went to see the.
Oh yeah, the Endgame.
The Endgame, Avengers Endgame. Yeah, they showed the preview for this, and I was like, really? It didn't look good. It looked like when they rebooted Ghostbusters. That's the feel I got. I was like, I don't know if I want to bother. It's a shame because it's been a popular franchise.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you remember, they had
I never saw it.
3 of them and a cartoon series.
Yeah. I never saw Men in Black.
Really? Yeah, it didn't feel right to me. I don't know. We'll see. The Nun. More of The Nun. I seen some of it and I seen previews for it.
When you seen The Nun?
We have to go into this again.
Yeah.
I seen part of it on the cable on the TV. And
we don't even have cable.
You know what I mean by that. We have all those stupid apps that let us watch movies. It's pretty boring. But anyway, 2 more of The Nuns. I don't know if one of those is an exclusive or not. It doesn't say it is.
I think one of them is a chase.
A chase?
I don't know. I think so.
Maybe.
Oh, who's
Hot
that?
Topic exclusive RuPaul.
Oh yeah, that's who that is.
Yeah, RuPaul.
I thought that was Mariah Carey.
Diamond. It could be. They could. If it said Mariah Carey, you wouldn't have known the difference.
No, I would have thought so.
That's clever. For the Diamond collection.
Oh, Hot Topic.
Going to Hot Topic, yeah, Diamond collection. And here's your Smuggler's Bounty box. Luke looking at himself in his little vision. And
is that he looking into water?
He's in a swamp, but he's that's a head. He had a vision that he had a fight with Darth Vader and cut his head off.
Oh.
And then when he cut his head off, it was himself in the mask rather than Vader.
Oh.
And a little Yoda figurine and a little coin purse or whatever that is with R2-D2. I can't tell, a patch maybe. But that's the Smuggler's Bounty box.
Oh.
And the Thailand Toy Expo, 4 exclusives. I know you're probably not going to be able to get these, but I thought they were interesting, so I went ahead and showed them.
Yeah.
Because they got they got a lot of interesting looking mythology characters that they use in Pop Asia. And I'm showing the Toy Story again. I showed a few of these a couple of weeks back, but here's all of the official ones now. So there's all your basic Toy Story characters. And all of your exclusives, FYE, GameStop, Target, and Walmart. Flocked Target one looks interesting.
Yeah.
Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Hot Topic. I know, they wear me out with all the exclusives.
I don't know why you're not going to get it.
I know, but it's just still, all the running around they get everybody doing.
We saw the preview to that movie. It looks sad.
Yeah, well, I mean, the part 3 was sad.
Oh,
a lot of people said it was very sad.
What
Come on. Anyways, Dorb's 3-pack going to the Funko shop. Mystery minis. Lots of mystery minis.
Oh, is it?
15 there. Plus the exclusives. The Target, Hot Topic, and Michael's exclusives box now. So yeah, if you're into the mystery minis, there's a lot of them. Keychains and pens. They're going to get you coming and going.
Yep.
And here, this is where Funko throws you a curveball and tries to suck you back in.
How?
This is HR Puffin stuff from Sid and Marty Krofft, right?
I remember that name.
Yeah, if they did, yeah, you know, Lidsville, Land of the Lost, Far Out Space Nuts. They had a lot of Saturday morning live action stuff that they did back in the day that you probably saw when you were a kid. They're just doing Pez right now. But if they start doing Sid and Marty Krofft pops They're gonna suck me back in because I'm a huge fan of the Sid and Marty Krofft stuff.
David's gonna get sucked in.
I'm a big fan of the Sid and Marty Krofft stuff. I love it. You know, I have the collections on video, the Bugaloos and like I said, Lidsville, Dr. Shrinker. They had some crazy stuff.
They should do Zoobly Zoo.
Zoobly Zoo. That's PBS.
I used to like that show.
People used to watch that show because Kanga was hot.
Oh, yeah. We tried to watch it again. That show was not for kids.
No, it's weird.
Yeah, it was very weird.
But that about wraps it up. That about does it.
You're always going off script.
Well, that's okay. Anything that you saw that you were interested in?
Not one thing.
Really?
Nope.
Oh, ow. Stings. You're stinging people.
Why?
Like you don't want nothing.
The only thing I saw that I did kind of like, I know I'm not going to get it though, was that Bumblebee. I did like that.
I like the Bumblebee too. The Bumblebee action figure, that would be fun.
That would be pretty
It would
cool.
go great with like.
But see, then if I got
collection.
that, I would want to get Prime and all of
You know that same series from that same series, I think they've done a couple of other figures too.
That's the one that goes with the Prime. That's $3,000, I think.
No, that's a statue. That's from
XM or
no
Prime One.
Yeah, Prime One Studios made the that like crazy expensive Optimus Prime, but that's a statue. This is an action figure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did like that. I thought that was pretty cool. But what are you gonna do? Anyway.
Not get it.
What? Well, it's $448.
Yeah.
But did you see anything? Did you see anything that you liked? Tell us about it in the comment section down below. Let us know what piqued your interest, what you would be running around after or hoping that you could get. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you got something out of it. I hope that you did. Share it if you can, subscribe if you're new, and check out some of our other videos because we do a lot more than just a weekly roundup. Also find us on Instagram, Open by Chance on Instagram. So thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.
Bye.
Hurry, bring that rescue racer. Hurry, boys. Come on, bring it right up here. That's good. Okay, now hurry up, Jimmy. Get on, quick now. Good, okay, let's go. Now give it the gas.
Look at him go! Well, even Dr. Blinky won't be able to help them now. I want that golden flute, and I'll get it. Right, Orson?
Correct as always, my queen of evil.
Right, Seymour?